Hey, okay, here we are. Um, Good Sunday evening. I'm thinking everyone properly.
Hey.
Oops.
Okay.
I'm thinking everybody properly turned their clocks forward. Hopefully, you're not as caught off guard by that as I am. I'm gonna start off on the guitar, as you can see. I have not been playing the guitar very much, but I would like to start there for you. Okay, here we go. I'll play this, and then if there are any sound issues, just post in the comments on YouTube, and I will check there. Okay. If you're having any trouble, maybe write me on Facebook or Twitter or Patreon. I'll check my phone after this too. Okay. Cool. This is Versions of Love. This was one of the Patreon demos from last year. It's available for download for Patreon supporters of $3 and up, but the demo is there for everyone. So if you like it, you can find it there. If you have trouble finding it, let me know. If your version loves to smother, I need to recover. If your version of love is forever, when won't we be together? If I need to go, 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 go. If I need to be alone, no. If your version of love is a contract, I'll make the contrast. If your version of love is insurance, I assure you I surely retain the right to go, 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 go. If I need to grow, 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 grow. Virgins of love, come alive. Can we do this tonight? If my version of love gives you freedoms, will you believe them? If my version of love is forgiving, will you start living? You need to go, 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 go. Could you be alone? Oh, oh, no, no. My version of love's in the moment, will you postpone it? Your version of love needs maintaining, will you confess when you need to go, 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 go. If I need to grow, 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 grow. Virgins of love, come alive. Can we do this tonight? That's Versions of Love. Donna's here. What's up? Let me see. Is someone having trouble on Facebook? Paolo commented. Oh, oh fuck. Hi. Paolo's in Europe, and he just left work. They didn't have the time change there. See if he makes it home in time. Okay. Just Versions of Love. I'm going to play a few guitar songs. The song is kind of about how everyone kind of has their own versions of love, as the title says. And I think one of the challenges of being in love and being in a relationship is figuring out how yours mesh. And I think that always comes with some compromises. So, I haven't really recorded that one much yet. I've mostly done the piano songs. I think I'm going to release a 6-track album next year of the rock songs. And then I'm going to release a 6-track album of more kind of like ballad songs, which is where this would be. Okay. I'm going to play, I have not played this in a very long time. I also put this up as a demo. It's called Unintentional War. And I don't know if I'm going to record it. But I haven't played it in a while, and I do like playing it. So, I haven't played guitar in a while either, so thank you for the opportunity. It was an unintentional war. It was an unintentional war. Unintentional war. Unintentional war. But it was inside. We turned upon ourselves. We fractured, multiplied. Our once divided itself. It was an unintentional war. Unintentional war. What are you fighting for? In this unintentional war. When we died, it was inside. We didn't know the score. We tried to hide on whose side we'd fight. What our hearts stood for. It was an unintentional war. Unintentional war. What side do you fight for? In this unintentional war. We'll try to unite all of these sides, bridge the divide between hate and life. We'll try to unite all of these minds, bridge the divide between hate and life. In this unintentional war. Unintentional war. What do you fight yourself for? Why this I haven't played that in a while. I guess that's not quite a ballad. I guess the first set of songs would be, yeah, the rock songs, but more like the synth rock songs that I'm doing. And then the second group of songs would be kind of the more organic sounding tunes. So I'm going to try to split them up in different recordings. So this song is, I talk a lot of my songs are about internal conflict. Kind of battling yourself, fighting with yourself. And so that's kind of what this song is. Now, wait, let me see. So, Paolo is going to try to get home in time. He's in Portugal. Oh, Jeremy's here. Jeremy, I never know whether to call you Brett or Jeremy. I don't know. Jeremy, Brett. What do you go by? This is a great opportunity to say. Stacy made it. Stacy was having trouble logging into Patreon. So I was going to do this tonight in a different streaming service that I just signed up for. And it seems really cool. The challenge with it is that I think the challenge with it is that you guys would all need to sort of make accounts in order to watch. It's really easy to make an account, but it's an extra step you'd have to go through. So for the live streams, for the music, I don't know if I want to do that. Especially, I didn't really see, like, with going through YouTube Live, I can tweak the settings to make the music sound decent. Whereas this seemed like it was really more for chat. But what's cool about that is we can make chat rooms and have conversations. So I might maybe set up one of those, you know, for people, I don't know, in like the 5 or 10 and up tiers or whatever. Make that kind of like a fancy little perk. Because I've been trying to think of things to do. I keep these. I'm keeping these open for all the Patreoners. But I think that maybe having like a more intimate chat once a month or something for whoever wants to join, you know, at a certain tier and up could be cool. So that might be something fun to opt into if you want to in the future. Now let's see. Let me try. I would like to do Do You Know, which is another one of my few guitar songs. That's from Manifest. Maybe you know that song. I haven't played it in a while. I did come up with a sort of short version of it that I could do, because every now and then I go to open mics that don't have pianos, and I need to do a song. And do you know, there's kind of a long bridge section, which sounds good on the record because it's a full band and there's like horns and stuff, but live it's really hard on the guitar to make it really pop. But so we'll see if I cut it off before that. I haven't done it in a while, and that's the full song, and the bridge is kind of tricky. I'm gonna try it if you don't mind. Thanks. Second verse go, sorry. I will break free and fall. I will run to the stay untold. I will change and accepted state. I will recreate myself till I depend on fate. Do you know the reason I stay here? Do you know the reason I came? It's not fear. Do you know the reason I strive to find? That's okay, 'cause sometimes neither do I. I won't give in to the ones I love, no matter how hard they cry. I won't give in to the doubts I've had, and finally decide that I will become the man I had dreamed and known I could be, and I will achieve, finally believe in me, in me, in me. And I will shed all the anxious guilt and try to declare my prize. I won't question what the future holds. No, I will declare my mind. I won't question what the future holds. I won't just sit there and sigh. I won't question what the future holds. No, I will just sit back and sigh. I will break, I will change, I will break, I will change. Do you know? Okay. Trouble remembering those lyrics. But, you know, do you know them? I don't know. We'll say that song, so that album, that's from that Manifest album. It's interesting because in a lot of ways I think that album sort of predated a lot of the thinking that I'm going through right now, and sort of was a precursor to what I'm going through, and I didn't even realize it at the time. I'd sort of chosen the title Manifest, not even quite realizing exactly what I was telling myself and what I was challenging myself to do, and that's the only song that maybe really kind of understood that I was really daring myself to be everything that I've been saying that I could be and should be, and sort of telling myself that I am those things, and, you know, really manifesting the vision that I've had for myself. And that, doing that album and that process was kind of when I had a glimpse of, like, I can be this and really do this. I didn't quite believe it fully, but, and now I am, through manifesting. Okay, it's powerful when you sort of see the future and don't quite know it. Or see your future and don't quite know it. Some people call me some people call me Jeremy, some people call me Brett. Huh. Let's see. Maybe I'll call you Jeremy Brett. Does anyone call you that? Calling you Brett might be a little weird for me, but that's kind of fun too. So I'm either going to call you Jeremy or Jeremy Brett. So let me know what you think. I've not seen you at a stream for a while. That's really fun. I'm excited to have you here. I'm going to move to the piano now. I'm going to try, so I've been doing a lot of these streams with a very kind of set list. And recently my keyboard has gone on the fritz and is really about to break. So I just ordered a new one, sadly. And the main culprit is this D3. There's D1, D2, D3. What tends to go first in a lot of these keyboards is the sensors. So there's like 3 sensors that tell you how hard you're hitting it. You know, you're either, and as you press harder, it gets louder. That tends to go in the keyboards first. And it could be on 1 or 2 keys first. And what happened is, the other day I was playing and this D note, I would press it very lightly and it would be extreme, it would play at full volume. And that's when I know, okay, fuck, the sensors are going. And so that's when I quick ordered another one. And I'm trying to avoid songs that use that D note very loudly, because now it's okay, which is great. But I don't want to fuck with it too hard. So I'm not going to play the strong and the silent, because that goes onto that D really hard. So I'm not going to play that, which I've been playing a lot. Because I want to be able to try and sell this used to Guitar Center before they realize that there's a note that might be fucking up. Okay. So I'm going to play some other stuff. And I also, last month I was prepping for a gig, and there are a lot of songs that I'm working on that I don't gig out yet. So I think this would be a good opportunity to play some of them. First one, I didn't play this last time, was, what's it called? It's Cruel. I haven't played Cruel for you guys in a while. Donna, I've probably never played Cruel for you. So yeah, I'm gonna play Cruel for you. Don't be so cruel, and don't be so cruel to the ones who love you. Don't be so cruel, and don't be so cruel to the ones who love you and will help you through the night. And there was a time and I didn't need anyone, and I stayed inside, and I stayed away, and I didn't show anything but your reflection. Don't be so cruel. Don't be so cruel to the ones who love you. Don't be so cruel. No, don't be so cruel to the ones who love you and help you through the night. And there was a time, and I didn't show don't be so cruel. No, don't be so cruel to the ones who love you. Don't be so cruel. No, don't be so cruel to the ones who love you and will show you the way home. Alone, and I'm okay by myself. That doesn't mean I wouldn't love somebody else. This may never be enough, and I will try not to give up. To count the consolation of love that you have offered. So I won't be so cruel. I won't be so cruel to the ones who love you and will build you a new home. So that's Cruel. Really quick, I'd say that song's about, like being in love and being in a relationship, but sort of saying that like the worst thing and the cruelest, meanest thing you can do to your partner is just by hiding and by sharing and keeping secrets. And I think, for years, even people who tried to love me, I think I didn't share myself enough with them. Not time-wise, though they might say that, but just by not being open enough. And I think I've been alone a lot. I've been in relationships a lot, and I know that I can be alone, but I can also be with someone. And if I'm gonna be with someone, I'm gonna do my best to be really open and honest. Otherwise, I should just be alone. So my version of being cruel to someone, I'm not a mean guy. My version of being cruel, the worst thing I can be, is by hiding, which is cruel. It's like I'm usually trying to protect them, but I'm just ruining the relationship. So I'm not doing that in my relationship right now. Cool. Thanks. I'm glad you guys like that song. Did someone say something on Facebook? I know. Everyone looks cool. Okay, good. Okay, great. So I want to try next. Another song I haven't played for you guys in a long time is Gray Lines, which the songs that I think would be on the first 6-track volume would be Strong in the Silence, Second Guess, Jealousy, Cruel, New Space, and Gray Lines. Those are the ones that I'm working on now that have like the most kind of synth rock vibe, even if Cruel and Gray Lines and New Space aren't like intense rock. So let's play Gray Lines. I'm gonna remember all the lyrics. It's a tricky song to play. This thing squeaks. I need a better bench. I'll put this up a little. I'll wake up tonight. Oh, I hate this thing. Okay. I'll wake wake up tonight not knowing what's right. Did that happen, or did I pretend that I had a life? Did I fool you too? Discard and arrest you. I didn't know you were trying. I didn't know you were trying. Sorry, I need to put this a little louder. Let me start again. I'll wake up tonight not knowing what's right. Did that happen, or did I pretend that I had a life? Did I fool you too? Discard and arrest you. I didn't know you were trying. I didn't know you were trying. To understand me, not use reflexively. When I didn't know you were loving this man who feels he's always dying. And these gray lines dissolve in time and leave you with the self-defined. Oh, dear night. And now it's too late to return, too late to reclaim what is spent. The details are all left up to me to decide if I believe. Am I black or am I white? Am I brave or am I frightened? I don't know where I'm going. I don't know who I'm becoming. I rejected the obvious, or did I act out of bitterness and spite? The choice was made up for me, indecision and apathy, and I didn't know you could see me. I didn't know I was being. So that's Gray Lines. Haven't played that in a while. Practiced it the other day though, so I can still sort of do it. So I like playing that one. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like that. So okay, that song's about identity. That song's about defining yourself. You know, it's funny. There was a line. I've always felt like I've been waiting to be myself. Like I've been waiting to figure out who I am, and then all of a sudden I woke up and I was 30. I was like, oh well, okay, this is who I am. And it was like all these years I was trying to find this like set kind of specific definition of like, this is who I am, this is my genre of music, this is what I do. And every time that I kind of tried to fit myself into a definition, I realized that I was minimizing myself, and that, you know, I'm really this really big, complex person, like most of us are, and that the things that make us unique and make us who we are the gray lines. So, you know, so I don't know if that's a metaphor that makes sense to people, but you know, the kind of in-between areas, like things aren't black or white, they're gray sometimes. And I guess it's funny, that first line is, I'll wake up tonight not knowing if I'm right. Did that happen, or did I pretend that I had a life? Did I fool you too? Discard and arrest you? I didn't know you were loving this man who feels he's always dying. Just interesting. I always felt, even and then I'd wake up in relationships and someone would be like, I love you, and I'd be like, who the fuck do you love? I don't even know who I am. So now I pretty much do. And it's okay if I don't know who I am, because I define myself through my actions, and I do what I am. So and it's okay to not have like obvious answers, because I don't think we are nouns, we are verbs. So identity is a river. Okay, so I don't know how much of you dug into this. Some of you reached out and I gave you the link to listen to the first master of Strong and the Silent, but I also included it in the Patreon post for the live version of the show. I think a lot of you probably just clicked on the YouTube link to this, which is cool. I think a lot of us don't necessarily log into Patreon, and that's cool. I appreciate your support however you want to give it, but I did post the master to this track, to the Strong and the Silent, in there. And some of you listening gave feedback, and I really appreciate that. I think it sounds really badass. I stepped up and I had it mastered at Sterling Sound, which is one of the top mastering studios in the world. Thank you for your support, because I couldn't have afforded it otherwise. It's about twice the price of other mastering studios, but it sounds amazing. I think the only thing that I might want to fix is, I think the drums are a bit loud at like the intro and after the first chorus at a few points. So that might be something I try to fix. Hopefully my mix engineer and the mastering engineer aren't fed up with me fixing things. So, and I think it's part of the process. So, if you got a chance to listen to it, if you haven't, the link is in the post for this stream, where the video will also be afterwards. So, thank you to those who have gotten a chance to listen. I didn't include and make a specific post of it, because I want to wait until I really have the final master, and then you guys will get You'll get to stream it right away. I'll give you the download once I have the album art. So I finally got my hair cut. And now I'm waiting for, I'm trying to figure out, I have this photographer in mind I really like. And I spoke with her this week. She said she was into it. And then we were like, okay, well, when do you want to talk about it? And then she didn't want me back. But that was Friday, and then it was the weekend. So tomorrow I'll get on everyone's case again. Push the rock up the hill a little further. Okay, cool. So now, how about we play, so the other songs, I'm going to do, the other ones I found like looking at a list. I also put Jealousy, Second Guess, New Space, and If I Could. How about I do Second Guess? Cool? Thank you. That's the other one I really like to work out with you guys. Stacy, thank you for listening to the tune. Donna, I think I sent it to you on Twitter. And Donna's a new Patreon member, and she also just joined Twitter. So I saw, like, Stacy, I know you followed her. That was very sweet of you. It's nice. I love when you guys connect. So that's very nice of you. You guys are nice people. I appreciate you. I'm moving on, rejecting what's wrong. I'm creating change, doing whatever it takes. I'll first take account, a good look around. If I want to go there, I need to know where I stand. I feel inside out, I don't know which way is down, and I'm floating around. I'll navigate a new space. I guess I feel okay as I'm walking away. I don't know where I'll stay. I'll navigate a new space. Don't know where this leads, if this river feeds an ocean of darkness, all the lightness I need. Still I forge forth, stagnation's a bore. Desperation is dry up and left me no core. Do I feel nothing at all? Secretly hope for a fall. The decision has to be made. Navigate a new space, step into the abyss. I put faith in the process, taking it one step at a time. Better than I'll be fine. My only value is change. Progress for progress' sake. A burden up that I chase. Navigate a new space. are moving on, whether right or wrong. This paralysis ends with this. Okay. So, New Space. I'm glad y'all like the short hair. I do it 3 times a year, so it grows in very slowly after that. I'm going to try to book a bunch of photo shoots, so we'll probably have a lot of short hair shoots. So that's New Space. It's about throwing myself forward into the unknown, just knowing that we need change and embracing it however it comes. I wrote that about a year ago, and I'm glad that I have tried to live by that. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Jeremy Brett. Okay, so I want to play Jealousy. Now it feels really good because Jealousy feels a little bit further away. So I wrote Jealousy about being jealous of people, mostly other musicians. You know, there's so many talented musicians here in New York, and it's not always a level playing field. So many of them come from money. So many of them have trust funds, to be honest, and don't have to work day jobs. So many of them are touring artists coming through, playing gigs we have to compete with. So many of them are backed by label money, and so to be kind of a DIY local artist who grew up here, it can be really tricky. And I think I had a really bad attitude for a lot of years where I was always comparing myself to other people. And it really inhibited me from making the kind of connections, community, and support that I needed. Not just to like further my career, but just to feel good about where I live, who I am, and to have the right kind of support and friends I need. And since writing the song, I think I've made a lot of steps towards, really being happy for and supporting other artists and making good, really talented friends in the process. And so, I realized that, last month I played a show with other people and they were friends, and I recognized so many people, and it was great. And then, like with this new track, the other night I was freaking out. I was like, oh fuck, the drums are too loud. And after a few days, I think it was perfect. And I was just looking through my phone and just texting it to people, being like, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? And I was like, I have a couple really good, talented friends. I mean, granted, a few of them haven't gotten back to me yet, but a few of them wrote back right away, listened to it right away, and were really thoughtful. And it means a lot to me. And even like bigger name artists, like I'm a huge fan of Amanda Palmer, and I've gone to so many events of hers recently for her album release, and I just came from one of the small events, and it's funny, like I've gone to enough things that she kind of knows me now. And I'm friendly with her, and I think a few years ago I would have kind of been really jealous and compared myself to her a lot, and now she just kind of like feels like a friend and peer that I'm like really happy for. She's amazing, and she's doing really great work at a really high level, and so am I at my own pace and my own level, and I don't feel the need to compare myself anymore. So that chorus, "Compare Despair," was a quote. It's a quote from AA. I'm not in AA, but I had a friend of mine who was, or is, and was always, whenever I'd compare myself to someone, he'd always say, "Compare despair," because it rhymes, so it's true. And it truly is, so. Oop, shit. Oh, there we go.
Does not become me, does not make amends, does not make me perfect, does not make me friends. Jealousy is my worst habit, developed effortlessly, developed without resistance, above my failings. Jealousy is see. I can't compete. I permeate a desperate jealous me. I had a fantasy, oh, but you
Oh man, Paolo just got here. Hey! Yeah man, we changed time here. Sorry, I totally forgot to give everyone a heads up reminder. And, well, yeah. Sorry. I know, it was originally 9, and then it was 8. And then, well, you're an hour off from us, so it's still late for you though. What is it, like 1 o'clock in the morning by you? So yeah, Paolo's here. Hey, what's up, man? Dude, Paolo's been a fan of mine from the start, from like 10 years ago, I swear. That's when I started. Thank you, Paolo. So yeah, I'm doing another one March 31st. I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to try to do the second Sunday and the fourth Sunday of every month. I want to do 2. Okay? I might do one just for Patreon members and one for everyone. One like public stream, but I don't know. For now, just Patreon members. Stacy, you are definitely in my mind frame. I want to do 2 more songs instead of stopping now because Paolo's here. I'm going to do Second Guess and then This Time. I have to say, I love how y'all are still here. Like when I do live streams, public live streams, people always tune in and tune out and tune in and tune out. And you guys actually stick around the whole time. And it makes me very, very happy. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Let's see. So I'm going to do Second Guess and then This Time. Okay. Yum, 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 yum. It's my yummy coffee sound. I know. Coffee. Crazy. It's late.
Second guess, hesitate, throw yourself under the bus to procreate. Don't pretend everybody else knows the way. We are all just making this up day by day. Why do you trust everyone but yourself? Why do you fall into pieces when everyone else is just as much to blame for all your supposed mistakes? Why do you constantly have to apologize? It's nothing that you did, just a feeling that you're despising. You can't change or excuse your feelings. Please don't ask their permission. Don't be so quick to second guess, hesitate, throw yourself under the bus to procreate. Don't pretend everybody else knows the way. We are all just making this up day by day. Why do you bend over backwards and let them kick? Why do you volunteer for every punishment? Is it because you don't have any sense of purpose? Why do you fall for your homeland territory? It's no longer the beautiful and lack of serenity when you come prepared for a game, but they have come for before a battle. Don't be so quick to second guess, hesitate. The instincts that have got you here to this place. Many before you giving up or been disgraced. My volunteer disappeared to be replaced. Don't be so quick to second guess, hesitate. Don't be the first to acquiesce, accommodate the people who would put you down and celebrate the demands that you want of them. Negotiate. Second guess, self-negate. Second guess, self-negate. Oh wait. Second guess, self-negate. Second guess, self-negate. Second guess, self-negate. Second guess, self-negate. Oh wait. Second guess, self-negate. Second guess, self-negate yourself away. Okay. Yeah. So I posted a little video of that the other day, playing with my bass player. I have a new bass player, I guess. It's funny, I put an ad on Craigslist for a bass player, and I played with this guy a few weeks ago, and he was pretty good. Actually, he was really good. Very talented. And then, you know, I was planning on working with him. And then I've had people just keep responding to it. So I'm like, okay, let's keep this up. And then this guy wrote the other day, this guy named Fayer, Andrew Fayer. I mean, I knew, like, we're Facebook friends. We follow each other on Instagram, because he's also like an indie artist, and he's more of like electro-pop songwriter, but he's really talented and he plays a bunch of stuff. And he wants to play for me. And so I was like, okay, well, might as well meet. And, you know, he's not like he's not a specifically trained bass player, but he's still really good. And he reads the charts really well, and he has great timing, and he plays more like rock style bass. And so I posted a little video of him on Instagram story. I think I might make an actual post on Patreon. I'm never sure exactly how much to post on there. I don't want to bother you guys too much, but if you feel like, why not? Like, you can ignore it. Or like, I mean, I love Amanda Palmer, and I'm a huge fan of hers, but I actually turned off notifications for her posts because she posts so much. So I just log in every now and then and catch up. So I don't post as much as her because I'm, you know, I have the day job too. But he's really great. And then this other guy reached out who said he could do synth bass, and I was like, well, I actually like a synth player, so I think I might have a band with a synth player, a bassist, me on piano, and a drummer, which would mean it's like $300 for the band. It's like I pay the drummer $100, the bass player $100, and then the synth player $100. So that's $300, and then like paying for the rehearsal space is at least $50. So that's like $350 a gig. But you know, I'm really going to start reaching out to like bigger stages in New York and doing, you know, do like a big band show every 2 months. And it could really kind of open doors for me and be a lot of fucking fun and really represent these songs well. And so that's one thing your support is going to. Thank you. And do solo shows in between that. So I think it could be worth it. But it's really great to see talented people reaching out to work together. So that's exciting. But it was fun. He rocked that song. It sounded great. So I'll post that maybe. I'll post that definitely. Okay. Let me quick look to see if there are any comments that I should address. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Woohoo. It is so exciting. Yes, Paolo, have you ever come to New York? I like seeing you travel a lot in Europe. But, yeah. I'm in New York. I really need to go. I'm playing Philly later this month. I really need to do like a Northeast tour. I have a really good friend of mine that I was just thinking, I was like, I need to ask her if she wants to go on a tour this summer. I need to take just like a week and do a little Northeast tour, you know, like just do it all in a row, like Boston, New Haven, Philly, DC. Just like rent a car with her and do it just for fun and the experience of it.
Okay. I'm going to play one more song. I'm going to play This Time. / This Time, in parentheses, I Will Be Fine. Cool. This will also be... I haven't recorded any of this yet because this is really new. But I want this to also be on like the softer record that would come out in like 2 years, 3 years, I don't know. Wait, what's the first line? Oh, motherfucker. You guys. Brain farts. Let me just look it up really quick. I just need the first line. Ugh. It's I See Now. Of course it's that.
I see now. I know how. This is the way. Not fighting, not hiding, still I remain. I resolve, I absolve, so I couldn't say. Will I change or remain this toxic place? Will I go back in time, move on with my life? Will I run and hide? No, not this time. I assert all my worth. I take a stand. I stand strong, firmly solve mystery man. All my youth tried to conclude, protest when I can't. Will I change? All my youth tried to conclude, protest when I can't. Now I hope I can let go, move on with my plans. Will I go back in time, move on with my life? Will I run and hide? No, not this time. I will be fine. No, not this time. I will be fine. I will love myself this time.
Well, one of the reasons why I really, why I want to do more of these streams is because it's a really good opportunity for me, obviously, to connect with you guys, but also to have to really focus. Believe it or not, it's extremely distracting because I'm looking in the screen at myself. And I have another window open where I see what you guys are doing and chatting, and I love that. Yeah, Paolo. Oops. I fucked up lyrics before too. And also, it's an opportunity for me to sort of play new songs I haven't played in a while. I don't get the opportunity to play enough music during the week. You know, I teach every day, Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturdays. And then, you know, a lot of my time that I do have that's free to work on music, I'm, you know, doing the businessy things like reaching out for bookings, working on mixes, trying to finish songs. You know, I do all my editing. Like, I record stuff in the studio, but then I take it all home and I work on Pro Tools. And so I don't get to actually play music enough. And so I really haven't played that song all week. And so I didn't get all the lyrics right. I hope that you still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed it. And it's extremely helpful for me to play these songs for you guys. It's also extremely helpful for me to make mistakes and to, you know, stay in the moment and just backtrack a bar. There's no artist that I follow that doesn't make mistakes. And there's no artist that I follow who hasn't, you know, fucked up on stage. And they just keep going. And so I'm learning every time I play. I learn a lot every time I play. And I have a lot of fun. And it's great to see you guys every time. So thank you so much. I think I'm going to leave it at that. I've been going for a little over an hour now. And I'm really beat. The clocks change. I got up early. My boyfriend and I suppose, but mostly him, hosted a brunch this morning for like all his friends and their toddlers and babies. And we were up early prepping for that. And he was very stressed, which I felt. Actually, he wasn't that bad. I don't know if he's watching this. Hi, Glenn. He wasn't as bad as he thought he would be, I think. And because it's stressful hosting people, but it was great and it was a lot of fun. And I'm tired, so I'm going to go get ready for bed soon. But thank you so much. You guys are the best. Let me do a little comment. Love y'all. Bye. Thanks. Okay. Bye, guys. I'm going to get going now. Have a great night.